Oh, hi. Um, Still practicing. I'm always practicing no matter what I do. um, but anyway, I'm getting so that I feel more comfortable with what I'm doing because I do it every day. I have to do it every day. And so, what I have decided to do today is to start doing certain issues, illnesses. And today I'm going to be working on asthma. If you know anybody has asthma, give them a shout. Tell them that there's a healing going on here. Um, I have a certain protocol I follow, and I'm going to start out with doing a simple meditation for you, and just to relax you. I need to tell you, if you don't know already, that you need to get yourself in a good place, and the way to do that is to put your hand on your heart. That's a spiritual place, and you need to ask the universe or your God or the higher power for what you want. If you want your asthma to be healed, you ask. You have to ask. It's a good idea to ask anyway. I know it works if you don't ask, but I think it's a good idea. Um, I know that it works if you don't ask because I've worked on people that haven't asked for it and it works. So, but still, it's that's the right thing to do. You ask for what you want. Um, Let me see. I think something while I was saying that, and I've turned around and forgotten what it is. So anyway, that's where you start from, is here. I want you during the meditation, I want you to close your eyes. It's a good idea to close your eyes so you don't have to look at me. And just follow my lead. Just follow what I say. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna take you through this. Okay. Okay. Oh yes. Got to go back. You know what I didn't do? I didn't share it to Facebook, and oh my goodness, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Uh, okay, we're going to do the meditation now. Close your eyes. Good idea, anyway. Um, get yourself comfortable in the chair, on the couch. Things keep coming up on my computer that get in my way. Okay, you've got your hand on your heart and you make that intention. I want you to relax. Take a deep breath. I want you to feel your feet, the weight of your feet, the calves of your legs, how heavy they are. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Feel your thighs, your buttocks, the weight. Your body's getting heavy. Your back, your whole back, your shoulders, now your whole body is getting heavy. Feel the weight of your arms and your head. Now, the next thing I do is I work on your mental and emotional issues. That's because we need to get rid of them in order to heal. Okay, I'm pulling up from your crown. Fear, anger. That brings up a lot of emotional issues right there. Depression, feeling of helplessness, hopelessness, feeling less than, discord, feeling like you have limitations, anxiety, worry, and stress. Now I've emptied that, your mental and emotional issues, out of your crown. And now we're going to replace with positive. I'm putting in courage and fearlessness, joy, fun, laughter. I'm giving you power and abundance, harmony, clarity. I'm showering you with love and wisdom, confidence, and trust. Now I'm sealing that all in there, and you now have your mental and emotional issues much better. I still have things coming up on this computer that's annoying me. Okay. Now, we're going to work on people that have asthma. And asthma is, one of those respiratory things. Hey, by the way, if you have any requests, be sure to make them now. You don't get to ask them later, and you can ask questions. So we're going to go after that asthma. It's in the chest area. I have a whole thing on asthma. Let me see if I can find it. It's not a lot. It's just. Uh, okay, asthma. Okay. Asthma is a long-term respiratory condition caused by hypersensitivity, overreacting to things, and inflammation of the airways, that's swelling and redness. Symptoms include cough, wheezing, chest tightness, and breathlessness, and you can vary in severity from person to person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand right here. It's actually your heart area. And you close your eyes, and I will put my hands there and keep it out. And that is addressing the asthma. Anybody has it. By the way, if you don't know already, with this kind of work, which is distance work, is healing. We go into the spirit world. And in the spirit world, I call that the world of love, or the field of love. You can call it what you want to, but that's what I'm calling it. And there is no such thing as sickness, and there's no such thing as disease, sin. It's the place where you come from and the place you go back to. And I'm working from there. And there's no such thing as time, distance, or space. That's how come I can do this kind of work. And in that case, I'm with you and you're with me. I am you and you are me. That's the oneness that goes on in the world of love. In the world of fear, which is where we live in the physical world, hey, there's separation, there's division. If you watch television, you know that there's all kind of opposites, all kind of things going on in this world. That's why you have so many fears and emotional issues, some negative ones that come up in your life, because you get up in the morning, you can step on the cat's tail, and that can ruin your whole day. So that's why we do the mental and emotional first. So the reason I'm telling you that now is because when I put my hand on me, I am also putting my hand on you. That I want you to know that. So I want you to close your eyes and make an intention. Use the people that have asthma, and I have it healed. Ask your higher power, your God, or the universe, for this healing. Okay, now I'm going to start. When my head jerks, that means it's going. Now I'm finished. And you need to know that when we do distance Reiki, it doesn't take very long. You can do it in a second, but I spend more than a second on that. Okay, so now I'm going to go, right? That's your asthma, separating myself from you. All right, now we're going to go do I'm going to scan our body. And when I say our, that's you and me at the same time. And I'm going to start up like this. I'm going to work down the body and I'm going to tell you where I am because it's a good idea to close your eyes even no matter what. All right. I'm going down to the heart. This is where your lungs are. Two. Anything in that area that you're having any kind of issues with, ask your higher power for healing. Going down to the solar plexus that's above the navel. That's your stomach, friends. Going below the navel to the sacral. That's another energy center. The solar plexus and the navel, the sacral are both energy centers. These are the major ones. Then I'm going down to the root. That's at the base of your spine. That's what connects you to the earth. That's where your genitals are. Okay. Now I'm moving down to your thighs. Got my hands on my thighs. Your thighs as well. Now I'm moving down to your knees. All the joints are good energy centers, good places to go to get energy into your body. And knees are a joint. I'm going down to your calves. I don't go down any further than that. I'd be standing on my head if I did. So I have to imagine now I'm going down to the ankles. When I start imagining like that, then that's when my head starts to jerk. Now I'm going to your heels, the heels of your feet, and the bottom of your feet. That boy, a lot of people love that. That grounds them. Your toes. Now I'm going up to your hips. Your hips. I've got your back to me. I've got my right hand on your right hip and my left hand on your left hip. I'm moving in. I've got my hands. I've got my thumbs on the base of your spine, and I have my palms. It's going to go up your back and onto your back, going right up your back. That's the way I do it. And I'm like in the small of your back. Now I'm going up, up. Thumbs are on your spine. Palms are on your back. Spread out. Here I am. I'm up on your shoulder blades. I sort of sweep across your shoulder, and I get up on your shoulders. And I go across your shoulders. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm on your rotator cuffs. Stopping there for a second because a lot of people have trouble with their rotator cuffs. Almost everybody I meet up with has something wrong. Going down your arms, to your elbows, down to your wrists, in the base of your hands, the bottom of your palms of your hands, fingertips, get the whole thing. Now I'm going back up to the base of your neck. Got my hands there, and I'm going to go up your head just a little ways, and I'm going to take both hands and put them on your ears. My right hand's on your right ear, my left hand's on your left ear. If you have any kind of hearing deficit, you have earaches, tinnitus, trust me, it can work. I'm going back up the top of your head, and I'm sealing it as I've gone around your whole body. I'm sealing it, and I'm separating myself from you. And I do have to remind you that I don't make promises. And the reason I don't make promises or guarantees is because it's going to depend on every individual. Each individual is different. Some are more open than others, and some have more mental and emotional issues than others. It's hard to get through people that I have too many mental and emotional issues. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it does have an impact. It does make a difference. So I can't make promises, but I, except for the fact it does work for a lot of people, but I still can't make a promise when I say who it's going to help. So I hope I think this is just about it. I don't think, let's see, did we have to thank our higher power. Did I tell you to do that? Thank God, a higher power for this healing. I always include the angels and archangels and spirit guides. I always like to get in on these healings. And then we have to let go. We can't hang on to it. If we hang on to it, if we think we're going to have something to do with making this work, or that we have anything more to do with it, we don't. Because if we don't let go, we're in the way. You hear that one a lot, let go and let God. That's what it amounts to. Okay, so thanks for stopping. And I do plan on being here every morning at 11 o'clock. Um, I'm not going to be able to be here every day at 11 o'clock. I have doctor's appointments, and I have to go to Boston to get my eyes taken care of sometimes. So I'm not promising every single day, but I will tell you this much. If I do it every day, I don't forget what I'm doing so much. I almost forgot some things. Yeah, I did forget to share the Facebook right off, and that I'm supposed to do. That's the first thing I'm supposed to do. So practice. I won't be so inclined to forget. So thanks for stopping by. Hey, be sure to subscribe, because if you do, you'll get a ding, and then you you can come and, if nothing else, just get your mental and emotional issues taken care of, because they gather up. It's like staying ahead of the game. If you get the mental and emotional, you don't. If you feel like you don't need anything else, get that anyway. Okay. So if your phone dings, you'll know I'm up. At least I think that's the way. Your phone or your a computer, whatever. It does for me for the channels that I subscribe to. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye and mean it.